So if lash extensions has piqued your interest and you want someone to explain to you what it means to open a business at home, then this is the video for you. And you want to stay till the very end because I'm going to be doing a studio tour requested by Hillary Zhu. So keep on watching. Hey lovely, I'm Elisa Falona, the owner of Lash Creative Academy, dedicated to helping you learn more about eyelash extensions, the business, and the lifestyle so you can build a dream business and make the world a brighter place. So for me, I was able to ask my own lash artist at the time all the questions about her business, and because I got that insider's look, I knew that I could do something really similar if I started my own business. If you're somebody who really does have questions and you want to know what you're getting yourself into before you start or before you make a decision. Okay, so this is how it works. Your client will enter your home. You do a consultation together, meaning that you're going over her desired look and just managing her expectations. And then once you're ready for application, your client will lie on the massage table for about 1 to 3 hours, depending on the service. And then at that time, that means while you're applying the extensions, you're also sitting for that 1 to 3 hours. And then when you're done, you're gonna be doing a debrief and just giving her aftercare instructions, and then you're gonna check her out. And it's really that simple. So there's really 3 types of appointments that you're gonna be providing. So the first one is the longest. It's called a full set, meaning your clients come with no extensions on, their natural lashes are totally bare, and you need to apply a full set of extensions on their natural lashes. And then the second appointment would be a refill, and it's a shorter appointment because a client is coming back from the previous appointment with some of their extensions on. Some of them would have fallen out, so that's why they need a refill. And then the third appointment would be a removal, and that's like a 30-minute appointment, and it's just you removing the extensions, whatever they have on. Like, let's just say they don't like them and they want them removed. They can also have like an allergic reaction, which is rare, but it can occur. And so that's kind of the moments that you would do a removal. A big reason why I love the eyelash extension business model is because it's based off of recurring revenue. And the reason for this is because people's natural lashes are constantly growing out. In 2 to 4 weeks, your clients' lash extensions will have shed about like 50%. And so that means they need 50% more extensions to be attached because their natural lashes have shed, they've fallen, and new ones have grown out, and so they need to have an extension applied. That's why they need to come for these refills every 2 to 4 weeks just to maintain a full set of lash extensions. Let's just say you think you need 50 clients to be fully booked. Well, in actuality, you only need about 25 to be fully booked because for classics, your clients are typically coming back every 2 to 3 weeks. And so when you think about it that way, it's much more manageable to find 25 clients instead of 50 different unique clients. Just in case you have no idea what applying extensions even really means, it's basically you're taking a synthetic like polyester lash, you're dipping it into glue or an adhesive, and then you're attaching it to the person's natural lash just at the base and not on the skin like some people may think. So if you're applying it to the natural lash and the natural lash sheds, the extension is falling off with it. There is a lot of repetitive movements going on when you're applying lash extensions, but when I talk about movements, it's really small, like contained micro movements. It's literally like this. Like you're not even contorting your body or really twisting your body, and you are slightly hunched over, and you just have to keep your back straight. So that's just to give you an idea about the body mechanics that is required. Probably wondering what equipment that you're gonna need to start up. Equipment wise, you're gonna need a massage table, but for tools, you're gonna need some tweezers, and then for products, eyelash extensions and the glue that you're gonna be continuously replenishing. Beyond that, there's not really much that's required, and there's not that much recurring expenses. If you want to know the must-have equipment for lash artists so that you know what to purchase, then you can check out my video right here. If you were to offer eyelash extensions from the comfort of your own home, you're going to need to think about the space you want to provide them in. So you can use your home office, your second bedroom, and even your living room, which is what I am using. And you really don't need that much space. I have a student, she's converting her laundry room into her lash studio. So you just don't need that much space. And during the studio tour, you're gonna see just how little of the space I take up. One of the main reasons why I chose lashing as my side hustle was because I was working long shifts as a full-time nurse, and I just wanted to do something that I could do from my own home. So I'd wake up after a night shift and I'd walk the couple of feet to my living room and I'd be at work. Now, I don't want you to think that you're restricted to working from home as a lash artist. There are other opportunities to work for, there's like lash companies that you can work for, or you could rent a chair in a salon. A lot of lash artists do tend to work from their own home because it's really convenient, there's no overhead, and you're the boss. I've actually worked at a clinic before, and they would take 40% of my pay, and I was a contractor at the time. When I really thought about it, and the reason why I was working there was because I was trying to reach a whole other demographic. I quickly figured out that it wasn't worth my time, my effort to just travel there, and by the time that they took a cut from my paycheck, I was making more at home, and so that's the reason why I quit. So let me know if you think that you'd rather work from home or if you'd rather work at a clinic. For me, I'd rather be my own boss and make all the decisions and not travel. Something that I love about being a lash artist is that we have the ultimate flexibility in our schedule. So right now I am choosing to work 3 days a week, and when I mean work, I mean lashing. And I start at 11 a.m. and then I end at 8 p.m. In my first year, I started lashing around 9 a.m. And even 9 a.m., it means I have to like wake up at 7 in the morning. And it's not me waking up, like I can wake up. It's just I've realized that I'm the type of person that needs a lot of me time in the mornings. And yeah, 9 a.m. was just way too early. So I started at 11 a.m. and nowadays my husband and I, we wake up at 6 in the morning, we meditate, we journal together, and then after he goes to work, I still have me time. I go to the gym, I read, listen to podcasts, do a little bit of work on the business, and then I start lashing, and I'm like totally in the zone. I'm fresh for my clients and I just freaking love it. And I don't work weekends, and that's because I don't want to. So it's really such an ideal business for somebody who wants like the ultimate flexibility in their schedule. If you're somebody who loves doing groceries, going to the shopping mall when there's no crowds, if you have a lot of like beauty appointments that you love going to, or like classes, if you have medical appointments and you need to schedule these and you want to go when no one's around, you get like the best appointment times, then lashing can provide that for you. One of the great things about being a Canadian is that the Canadian government makes it really easy for you to start your own lash side hustle at home. You don't have to register your name, first of all, if you conduct your business under your legal name, and you would just file your income that you make with lashing onto your personal taxes. And so if you're in Canada and you're wondering how you get started with eyelash extensions, you just need to take a 2-day course and then get your certification. And then you would just start your business at home and then you're good to go. And the other thing is, I want to be real with you guys, because eyelash extensions, it's not as easy as a lot of people think. It does take a lot of time to practice and to really master the skills. So it really needs to be something that you're dedicated, especially at the beginning, because let's face it, you're gonna suck, and to keep improving, you need to practice. And you know what? That's pretty much with anything. Like if you wanna learn to play the piano, the guitar, you wanna learn to put on liquid eyeliner, it's all about practice. So now we're gonna go into this studio tour, and I'm just gonna show you guys what my place looks like. And I'm actually moving, so this is just what I've been starting with for the first 2 to 3 years of my business, and then now I'm moving into like separate room. So let's jump into it. As you can see, on the right hand corner of my living room is where my desk and all my things are, and then on the left side is my husband's stuff. But we make it work. The only thing I would suggest is if you're looking for a place, I wouldn't have a lash bed next to floor to ceiling windows, because in the summer and in the mornings, if the sun's out, it is blazing hot, which is not ideal for your environment. So I have to go to the other side of the living room, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, here's my desk, and this is where I play the Spotify music. I have a wall here with all my certifications and my degree, which I do not use currently. Here is the Lash bed with my 2 Glamcore lights. And then here is where I sit and where I lash. And I've got an air purifier behind me. I have a tea cart on the left there. I do want to purchase something with drawers because it looks really junky from here. And I just want to keep everything contained. But this is what I started off with. Here is an IKEA drawer. I have like clean linen in here. I normally will write like the day schedule there with like the person and their style and the prices, because I can't remember. I have a really poor memory, so I shouldn't say that. I have a good memory. And then here I have my acrylic drawer set, which I love. So this is where I keep all of my like volume lashes, and it's just neatly stored in there, and it's like the perfect size. I got this off Amazon, but the last I checked, it's not in stock anymore, which is a shame. Got my yoga block here because I use that for when I do my volumes. And then here I've just got like a bunch of stuff, but like more volume palettes there. And then just some spoolies. Here are my clean tweezers, and so I have like a set for each person, and just like some other stuff like acetone, Lysol, lots of tapes in there, my scissors, hair clips, iPads, more fans, just like more supplies. And then in here is where I store kind of all my classic stuff. I keep the ones that I'll be using when I lash for classic. So for example, in this case is storing flat lashes, C0.20s, which I don't use anymore, but anyway, an acrylic palette that I got customized off of Etsy, which has been handy because I made them fit right inside of these lash trays. So they all neatly like stored. So I have one for each curl and each diameter. And then in here is just like where I keep all my lashes, all like my stock of lash trays in here. These are just like ones that I couldn't fit in there. And that's how I store it. And so it's got all the labels, and it's just like filled like that from top to bottom. Because I feel like this pillow isn't ideal for putting like a palette here because it slopes down, is I have this tablet holder, and then I put it on the light. This I got off of like the dollar store. It's like a canvas. And then I put this liner, I think that's what it's called. So it's easier to clean. And then I'll put the lash palettes on there and then put it here, and it kind of acts like as a table for when I lash. So everything is just nice and stable. And there you have it. That's my studio, and it's gonna be changing because I'll be moving, but at least you guys have an idea with what I started off with, and hopefully this will give you some ideas for your space. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, lovely.